I'm at a new job, you know what I mean? Since I was gone last week, although the audience
Your first day, huh?
first day back, but the audience don't know because we still put one out last week. But yeah, I'm back, Uncle. I'm back. Guess what? Desiree didn't throw me over that ship. I made it, brother. I made it home. I know you were worried. I know you were like, hey, bro, watch your back. Don't go near the rails. You know what I mean?
Didn't I tell you wear your floaties at all time? So if she does throw you over, you can at least float away.
Yeah, bro, I didn't take my life jacket off once that whole cruise, brother.
Marty McFly, dog.
Hell yeah. But anyways, no, I am back. And guess what? This is, Uncle, our favorite quickie time, quickie style, whatever you want to call it. It's the same as always. It's the hottest trending topics. Oh, wait, that's an old intro. That's not even a new intro. Anyways, I know last week we got rid of, or no, not last week, the week before, because we didn't put one out on Sunday. We got rid of Twit because we were like, hey, it was burning us out. We were all angry. I could tell you were all angry.
Yeah, crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
Hostile.
It was like, man, so we're going through it. So what do? We cut it out. Guess what? It's back. It's been too crazy, bro. It has been too crazy. We're doing Gentleman's Hour, quickie style, wit. What's the word? What's the word? Come on, Unc. You need to save me here. What's like heavy on the twit, basically? Heavy on the twit, light on the
twit. Wow.
Heavy on the twit,
work, huh?
And light on the other. Light on the other.
Light on
other
everything
news.
else. I mean, overly saturated with twit.
Yeah, there you go. That's the word I was looking for. But that's all next on Gentleman's Hour, quickie style.
God damn, that's it. That's the intro. Hit the intro then, I guess.
Yeah, hey, bro, I'm trying to keep an eye on this Laker game, too, at the same time. That's why I'm wearing this hat. I don't know. It's not looking good, bro. What's going on? They need to close these fools out.
Promising.
All right. Anyways, right now, we don't got time for a Lake Show. But if you see me looking back like this, I'm checking the score. Okay. Anyways, guess who's back? Me. Guess who's also back? Your boy, Trump. So our favorite segment, we tried to lower it last week. We tried to get rid of it. Hey, bro, it's like a cockroach, bro. It's like a cockroach. What? What do we do?
I think we jinxed him, bro.
Oh, yeah. Because right,
we just said, he's peaked. I don't know if he can get anything crazier can happen to him.
And you know what? There wasn't a lot popping with him for a while, for like about a week or so. So it was like, perfect timing. He's kind of chilled.
You know,
he came back crazy.
I don't know if it wasn't anything new. I just think it was everything that he had gone like the week before. Just kind of carried over because most of it's like the war, gas prices, yeah, but then he like just says, you know what? Like, let me do something else. So yeah. So yeah.
That's where we're at. Twit. We could not stay away. So the first one, I thought this is already old. This is like old news already, but I think it was just the other day. He was I think it was like a cabinet hearing or was something about I think it was about affordability. And he has all the guys behind him standing right behind him, and that fool is full out, knocked out, asleep. And then you even see him, he like, I don't know if he heard something or whatever. You see him open his eye, kind of like, you're startled when you wake up. You're always like, what? And you see him go like this, and then he looks around, and go,
down I go.
Yeah, right.
Down I go.
Right back, and you even see the people. I think it was who was that dude? That Howard was somebody, or somebody behind him, and they're just like looking, like, oh my god, this fool's knocked out. You could tell people wanted to stare, but then didn't want to bring more attention to it. I mean, this isn't anything new. He's already fallen asleep in how many times now? Even though what did he name Joe Biden? Sleepy Joe?
Oh, Joe.
Sleepy Joe. So, I mean, it's nothing new, but I just thought it was crazy that he's right in front of all of them. And this one, it wasn't like he was just like this. Like, his head was, like, fully tilted.
There's someone
is that
thinking, like he's deep in thought?
Yeah. I think that's his move, because I used to do that in school. I used to go like this and kind of like act like I'm reading my book or whatever. And my eyes were closed and I was holding myself up. But I mean, it's obviously nothing new. But what are you still shocked at all when he pulls something like this, like completely falls asleep, or is it just kind of like, this is just the new norm? What's your thought? What's your take?
I think the only thing that shocks me is his administration that doesn't do anything about it. Let me ask you this: do you think if you're the guy standing behind him and you look down and he's hunched over and he's like out, if you kind of just nudge the chair, him? Are you getting fired?
Yeah.
You're fired.
Wait, and then that makes it worse.
Right, because, bro, if anything, he just can lie, you know. And again, we always bring this up, but why are the reporters not bringing this up? So I don't understand why that wasn't the first question. Hey, bro, you look like you're knocked out. What's going on? Are you too tired to do the job? You know what I mean? Like something, right? But you know, if they did bring it up, he's just going to get mad. You say you're lying. He's going to say, I have my head down. I'm thinking. I like to clear my head. But because I think he said that one time before, like, I like to close my eyes and clear my head. I can concentrate. You know, he's going to come up with some BS. But whoever nudges him or shakes him,
I slap him on the back of the head.
Yeah, they're going to get, right on the back of the neck.
Hey, let me ask you this.
Like a teacher, huh? Yeah.
Did you see that TMZ has like a TMZ DC now?
No, like what? Like there's like a local chapter or something?
They interviewed Hexa.
Oh, I saw them chasing him down where they were chasing him down the hallway?
No, they were talking to him. They're in the actual like press row or whatever. And they're like, "Oh yeah, you know, so and so Joe Blow from TMZ DC." Yeah, and he's like, I have a first question, and then the second question is going to be this guy. No, he's going to ask my partner's going to ask, and then Pete Hexon's like, we'll see about that, like, right, you know, because they're always trying to be tough or whatever. And they asked him, they're like, hey, you know, you get like basically like, do you get hard talking about war or something like that?
Yeah, it was something weird.
And he's like, oh, you know, yeah, war is violent and violence and blah 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 blah. I'm like, hell yeah, these people are finally going to start going, but they've never gotten to Trump. That's what I was waiting on. I'm like, somebody's got to ask, bro.
Yeah, but you're right. It was like, do you get excited off of the adrenaline of the war or something? Because he was like, yeah, and it was, the fool's a weirdo, bro. Yeah. I did.
But I'm saying,
that.
like,
those
guys
TMZ is in there. Yeah, because they don't give a crap. They'll, you know, their TMZ is kind of fearless. They don't really care. You know what I mean? But I don't think they would ever. You think they would be allowed in to interview or question Trump? I don't know.
Why not? They're part of the press.
Because he wouldn't allow him, probably. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust this. He probably wouldn't allow him. You know what I mean?
But that's why
I don't know how that works. Well, actually, no. Remember they banned a whole bunch of reporters, and then they took it. The reporters took it to but then they went to the Supreme Court and they reversed it. So I'm thinking now, I guess anybody can. I don't even know how that all works. I don't know if you have to be invited or you can just kind of register. You have a press, you know, credential, you can get in. I don't know how that all works, but you know they have to control it probably a little. Like, okay,
why do you think that is? Because then it'll be all chaos and that'll be the ruin of everything.
Why they don't want to let? Because they don't want. You mean why doesn't Trump want to let them?
No. Why doesn't the announcers?
I think they're
reporters.
I think they're afraid because as soon as they do that, he cuts you off. And then think about it. Like if he asks that, or he calls somebody stupid or whatever. Besides that, Caitlin Collins, because she's so big now, but like nobody else, they're not going to let him come back. You know what I mean? Like they know they do that, they're done. So it's almost like, yeah, let me see how we can kind of get a little, like, you see that one chick in the 60 Minutes, all she asked him, she was reading with that guy, and we'll talk about that guy coming up, but I guess that guy's manifesto, and it said something like, I'm not going to follow a child, you know, rapist or whatever. And he was like, he got all pissed off. He's like, a pedophile and a rapist. And he's like, I knew you were going to ask that. I knew, because you guys are horrible. You guys are horrible people. Why would you ask something like that? He's like, I am not. She was like, oh, you think he's talking about you? And he's like, he like shut her up. But like, that's a different, because that's a one-on-one interview. So it's like, he can't get away. But those questions where he calls on you, bro, they're all just trying to, you know, and then he calls on you and you say something like that. All right, next one, and then he's never going to call on them again. I mean, maybe
I'm going to try to get in there.
You probably just need some kind of independent press, you know. And if you say, "Hey, I'm pro Trump," then maybe you'll be the front row also next week.
Trump, man.
Next week it'll be like this, Mr. President, Mr. President, Mr. President,
Mr. President, Uncle Louie here,
Uncle Louie, all the way from Pacoima. I can get you the Pacoima vote, my man. All right. Anyways, okay, what about this
chapter? Of Make America Great.
Again, did you see Joe Rogan was back? I guess And I knew too, because I was like, aren't they going to have that UFC at the White House? Like, he's going to run into Trump again. Like, because he's been he hasn't been talking shit, but he has been talking out against Trump. You know what I mean? Like saying, hey, I don't know why we're in this war. It's just crazy. This is da da da. They said no wars. They said all this. So he has been talking bad about him. I know it probably got back to Trump. But I was like, I was waiting for the first time that Trump was going to see him, and is he going to like stand his ground, or is he going to be like all these other pussies, like, oh, okay, as soon as the president's there, like, I'm sorry. What happens? The next day, they're in a photo op. Joe Rogan is standing behind him as he's seated. He signed, I guess, something for Joe Rogan. I guess, I don't know. It's something like where they need FDA approval, and he's going to fast track it. Because I guess Joe Rogan said on a show, he's like, yeah, I after that, I saw him at the fight. I texted him, or he texted, I don't know, something, and he was like, hey, I want to get these new, I guess they're like antipsychotic drugs or something. I don't know, something like that. And Trump's like, yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. You're gonna need FDA approval. He, like asking him, like,
he's like, I carry the stamp right here.
Yeah, whatever you want, brother. Are they gonna kill America? It don't matter. You want approval?
Yeah,
we'll give it to you. So, but that was funny to see Joe Rogan, who's been talking all that shit this whole time, and then boom, right after that fight where you see them shaking hand, him kissing his ass, like, hello, Mr. President. And then the next day he's in the Oval Office, or the next day after, whatever, standing right behind him as he signs. And then what does he say? Yeah, you think Sleepy Joe could do that? Could do what? You signed your name, bro. Like, what? What are you? You're acting like you did something crazy. He signed his name.
That's another thing. Have you seen the signature?
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
It doesn't even say. I don't even think it says Trump. It says like something else.
So I saw
draw like a forest.
I saw that on I think it was Jon Stewart was like breaking it down, because this last one that he did in front of Joe Rogan, there's a point in it that he's just going like this over and like all the way down the line, and it's even longer than he normally does. So I think I think he's just messed up in the head. Yeah, that Jon Stewart was like, can somebody please show me where's the D? And then it ends with something crazy like, it doesn't make any sense. He's like, there's no D, there's no A. He's like, what do you say, the last name is longer than the first name. He's like, how is that? You know, like nothing about it makes sense. But if you see Trump when he slows it down, halfway through he's just going like this, just down the line.
He's counting to like 10 in his head. I'm okay. I'm done.
I don't think it's but then again, actually, this is the one I gotta back Trump. I can't talk shit, because if you see my signature, I made my signature in probably 8th grade, and it's been the same one since. It goes like this. It's a big P, and then it's a little line. I go into kind of the L, and then just another line, and that's supposed to be my whole name. So I'll be the first to admit I got lazy. I was like, oh, you could basically put down anything and it's good these days. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Do you have like a nice signature? Or is yours all like?
Nah, I don't have anything nice. There's nothing nice about me, dog. I don't know if you know.
Do you at least do it in cursive or anything? Or
yeah, you know what?
Let me see your sig. Let me see.
I think it looks all right. Hold on.
Do mine.
Hey, but what if somebody takes it and they plagiarize me, dog? Or I'm not plagiarizing me. They
steal your identity? I hope someone steals mine.
I don't even have a marker. I'd rather use a marker.
Takes you that long. See, you're like Trump. Look at mine.
Yours says Palo.
Wait, what does yours say? I can't even see it.
It says my name, fool.
Put it closer or something.
I need a marker.
It's blank. Yeah, get a marker. That shit looks blank, bro. Hey, is that invisible ink, brother?
It's disappearing ink.
Oh yeah, that's what it is, huh? Is that a real thing? Disappearing ink?
Now I don't feel prepared. I don't even have a crayon.
Bro, come on, brother. I thought you said you were a real man. Every real man's got one of these always right at his in his side pocket, brother. Come on, bro. What's this? It's your first day? It's your first day on the job?
Day, actually.
They didn't give you your tool allotment at the on the
allotment.
On the orientation?
They didn't give you tagging markers? Why do you carry a marker for?
Hey, you always need that permanent ink, homie.
Can't stop filthy P.
You always need that permanent ink. You never know when you got to put down something permanent. Oh, I can hear that now. I can hear that.
Something like that. It's not a marker, but it's a darker color.
All right, let me see. I mean, maybe when the picture gets better, it's gonna, because right now you're a little fuzzy because it records in low mode. But honestly, bro, I can't see anything. What's all? You get aggressive with that, huh? Damn.
Look at the hearts, homie.
Oh, I see. Okay, I think I saw something. Hey,
you were on track, fool. Come on.
You were probably an aggressive check signer back in the day, huh? Rip a little hole
signer. I still sign checks, homie.
Damn. All right. Hey, come on. Can we get back on schedule, brother?
Yeah, dog.
Right. All right. So that was Joe Rogan. What do you think about that? Are you okay with these fools being turncoats and just running right back to their masta?
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, it's about the money, right? He's gonna get some sort of money off that medicine or whatever he's fucking selling. I mean, what do you expect them, bro? Everybody does the same thing with Trump.
Yeah. But why?
Not me, bro. If I ever meet that fool, I'm gonna slap that fool.
Yeah, I was thinking about that one day. First off, we couldn't even get that close to him, but I'm like, what would that be? Is that like a felony because he's the president?
Bro, that's attempted assassination, bro. You'd be chilling with that other fool.
That's what I was afraid of. Okay,
What if they look at you? What if they look at your arms and like, those are loaded weapons, bro?
Yeah, I've been hitting the gym, huh? Who
Yeah,
told
bro.
you? Desiree told you?
I could tell. Your shirt's fitting a little snug.
Oh no, bro. You know what that's from? From the cruise. Guess how many pounds? Before we move on. We don't move on unless you get within 2 pounds of my additional weight. Guess how many pounds I put on in 7 days? Go for it.
7 days of the buffet, 2 times a day.
Mm.
Ice cream machine at fucking 9:00 at night.
Twice a day.
Jelly. What is it? Gummy bears at the bottom of the ice cream bowl.
I didn't get damn any gummy bears.
It's like, damn, you know me. I'm gonna say 3.2 pounds.
Well, in order to move on, because you'll probably never get it. No, you're off. But 6.7 pounds.
Whatever. That's not even done anymore.
God damn.
Come on, dog.
No, I wasn't.
Damn, that's almost 6.5 pounds, bro.
Because somebody asked me. Who asked me? I don't know if my son or somebody was like, "Did you gain weight on?" I'm like, you know what? Let's go check right now. I jumped on that scale. I heard that scale go, bro.
One at a time.
6. I had Desiree on my shoulders. Bro, I looked at it. Maybe it was a 6.7, 6.8, something like that. It was like in the high 6s pounds. I'm like, is that even possible? But maybe it's water weight. Oh, man. Look at
water weight.
Does my face... I do
look...
look...
those 4 pair of pants you were wearing and those combat boots?
No, that's the sad thing. I wasn't wearing anything, bro. Oh,
but as naked.
Anyways, okay, come on. Can we get back on topic, bro? Dang. You're all excited.
There's a
You're
part
all
of me that's
excited.
trying to avoid Trump. That's why.
Oh, guess what? We can't, because that's what this whole show was about.
Strap on in.
You brought him up. What about that attempted assassination? I wasn't even here when it happened, so I had to read up about it later, but it just seems... Again, it seems fake. It seems crazy. And you know why it seems fake and crazy? Because right after he goes into talking about that's why we need the ballroom. Everyone's like, that's why we need the ballroom. It's almost like he pulled it again just so he can try to force the ballroom down our throats. So it was like, what was your thought of when you heard about it? I assume you saw it live on Twitter or whatever. You heard about it quick right then. What was your first thought? Was it like, oh fuck, again he pulled it, or was it like, oh damn, they're really trying to get this fool?
Okay. First off, I saw it on Facebook. I think I opened my phone and I was like, what the hell? What? And I don't know if I sent it to you, or I don't know if you got. I sent a carrier pigeon to you. I don't know if you got it. Because I figured you were in international waters, so that bird might still be flying.
Yeah, you gotta send an eagle, brother. You know, pigeon gonna cut through that mist out there.
And then you know what's funny is that everything, because I mean, like you said, everything is in the palm of your hands now, right? You get breaking news, whatever. But I was like, damn, it was kind of crazy because I heard the shots, pop, 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 pop. And that was just sitting there like an idiot. Dude. Like,
yeah. They're all, a lot of people were just kind of like...
No, there was people that were like around him, like, what the hell's going on? He's just sitting there like...
Yeah, out of it, doesn't even know.
Like, spaced out, like, I'm an idiot. And then, and then I seen they pulled him out. I saw the panic or whatever. And then it's like, I think I saw that press conference. It was like, well, if we would have had our ballroom, it would have never happened. And blah blah blah. And it's crazy because once I saw that, I was like, what the hell? What does that have to do with anything? And then the next one I saw was your homeboy, what's his name? Lindsey Graham, right? That's his name? Lindsey Graham?
I hate that guy. The guy who was at Disney World by himself with a little girl.
And now he's like,
that's low.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
touche.
prove, it's like 347 or something like that, but we're gonna do 400, and then the donor money we can use. I'm like, oh my god, so.
No, but say what did he say? They want to use the donor money instead
for China, to buy
China, bro. That supposedly they raised $400 million. They're gonna spend $400 million on China? Like what?
Yeah, bro.
So what are they
gonna
do with all that money? What are they gonna do with all that money he raised supposedly? All right, so here's my here's my
Two
thought is like
cents. Here's my
first
two
my two
cents.
cents. Yeah, I had a feeling something like this was gonna happen. This is exactly what happened with the wall. Remember, Mexico to pay for the wall. Mexico to pay for the wall. We need money so we could pay for this wall. Same thing with this ballroom. I was like, first off, that's shady because where are you getting this money from? Because it could be people, and I think that's what also disrupted the whole thing is that Congress, or at least the Democrats, made him start pull. Hey, we want to see the contracts. We want to see who donated the money, whatever. So they started releasing it, but it was all like same kind of BS, like the Epstein, like redacted. Like a lot of the people were anonymous; they wouldn't give their information, and so they're saying that's pretty shady because it's like we want to know this is America's house. The public should know where the money is coming. And then it comes to find out that a lot of the donors, who knows how much they donated, who knows if they donated directly to him or the whatever, but a lot of them have government contract kickbacks anyway. So it's like he was doing some kind of like scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, we'll give you some contracts, you give us like
Shady, bro.
the whole thing is shady. And then what happens after we ask them to release who's the donor list or whatever? Lindsey Graham, my boy, as you say, goes on and says, "Yeah, you're right. We could probably get it done in 350 million, but you know what? Let's just go ahead and go for 4, just so we make sure we have enough money." It's like
to give a nice tip,
bro, they are absolutely shameless, bro. Shameless, cutting programs, cutting assistance for like like, okay, whatever. You guys don't want to give out welfare, whatever. I get it. But taking away from kids, from the child meals, and not helping with daycare, all that, not all that kind of stuff, bro. Like that is insane. Cutting off people, who did they cut off? Was it who they cut off a Medicaid? I mean, it's been so long now in that big, beautiful bill, but it was like a couple million Americans that got cut off of that. So it's like all that because we had no money. We had no money. But now it's like, hey, guess what, guys? We need a
for a
ballroom.
ballroom that we don't need. We don't
A
even need, bro.
ballroom. And not only that, how does that serve the American people? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, anyways, yeah, I thought that was shocking and unbelievably not shocking. Like, bro, I mean, come on. Like that was the exact same thing he pulled on the Mexico, the wall. They're gonna pay for the wall. They're gonna pay for the wall. Time comes, hey, we need some money for this wall, y'all. Come on, man.
Yep.
So yeah, I saw that too. That's crazy. So before we move on, do you think that was? I mean, I hate even saying that. I hate that we're in this day and age. And it's like, do you think he staged that too? That little
It's so hard to tell nowadays.
attempt or whatever you call it.
Yeah, it's so hard because you have so many different angles. You have so many different videos and clips, and then now you have AI stuff. Like there's one where he's standing behind, looking like
Yeah,
behind from
I
a
saw
curtain,
that. Yeah, that was creepy. He's just like,
and it's like first, and then he comes out right away. He wants to address it, and then they said,
right,
"Oh, he hasn't attended one of those dinners in a long time." And like all of a sudden he's there, and then they like, yeah, everybody was ready to report on it. I'm like,
right. It's a
bro,
room full of reporters. It's a room full of
yeah.
reporters. And did you see how why would they drag JD Vance off the stage first? If you watch, they grab JD Vance, they pull him off. He's all, whoa, whoa, whoa. And he's like, okay, okay. And they pull him off the stage.
And then they left
And
his
then
wife
it's
behind,
like,
didn't they?
yeah, she's following behind. Yeah, she's like trying to follow behind. But they said, I guess, they counted it down or whatever. It was like 12 more seconds before they went and got Trump and got him off. It's like, if that was a real or not, I'm not gonna say it wasn't. I'm not gonna say even it's alleged. I'm saying if any other time there's like some kind of active shooter or threat
Yeah.
like that, they grab the president first. They don't give a crap about. I mean, they care about the vice president, but their first priority is the president. I would say second is the vice president or whatever. But it was like, does that even make sense? They would get JD Vance out of there first and let Trump just sit there, and he's just sitting there at the table, like you said, like a menso, just like staring.
Yeah.
Like, oh man,
Hey, maybe they
yeah,
don't like their boss, bro. Think about that.
yeah. I mean, yeah, bro. It's just that's what I'm. It's crazy. It's funny, but it's also kind of sad that we're living in this day and age where it's like you don't even know what to believe on what's real or what's not, or what's stage for show, for effect, for try to get his ballroom now. Like I don't
I'm gonna
know.
tell you this: that
Yeah.
when I first heard it, I wasn't. It didn't phase me at all.
Yeah, like people are numb
It's
to it,
like just
right?
like another day, bro. Yeah, it's like another day.
Yeah. Like now, if there is an attempt every single day, it's just gonna be like, okay, yeah. I mean, who
It's like,
knows? I don't know
well,
if that's real. Whatever it
I
is,
mean,
what it is.
I don't wish death on anybody.
Yeah.
But it's like at this point, it's like I don't know what to believe. I don't know what's what, and you can kind of tell by his reaction. And then he comes out and he's like, "Oh yeah, I wanted to be. I told him so
Yeah.
many. I wanted to
I
be in the
wanted to
front."
be there. Yeah.
Like, bro, come on,
It's
come on,
all
tough guy.
it's all fake bravado, and he
Yeah.
knew he wasn't in danger. Okay. Anyways, yeah, let's go on. I don't know. Have you heard anything about the Iran war, the Strait of Hormuz? Is it open? Is it closed? I still don't know what's going on. Are we still at war? Is there a truce? Is there a treaty? Like what?
I have no idea, bro. I couldn't tell you. I know I'm gonna pump gas tomorrow.
Oh, bro, what is it down there? Have you seen it?
I think the last one I saw was like 589.
We're over 6 here, and don't when last time you're like, oh, that's the only place by the airport. No, bro. Today
That's the one on Avenue S.
I was driving by. No, Avenue S one is cheaper. Bro. I was driving by. It was 611, bro. 611 for the place from the place that I always go to. Like that's like they're usually the cheapest. 611, brother. And they said it's only we're not even in summer yet. It's only gonna go up. What are you gonna do if gas? Well, I mean, I guess there is no what are you gonna do. You're just gonna do what you got to do. If it's $8, I guess it's $8, huh? Like, I mean, shit, bro. What about people that commute?
What am I gonna do? Ride my bike?
Bro, I remember years ago when gas went up to like, I don't know, at that time it was probably like 4 and it was crazy. And people used to be like, I spent half of my paycheck. Like I remember a coworker, who used to commute, I spent half of my paycheck on gas. This isn't worth it. Well, yeah, what are people going to do now? I mean, if I was a boss, honestly, I would tell my workers, hey, if you can work from home because that's crazy, bro. For the people that got to commute shit, if it goes up to $7 or $8 a gallon, or do we all go electric? What's your take on that?
I'm not a fan. I'm not a big fan of electric.
Why?
Because like I don't know. I'm not big on like waiting around. I'm very impatient.
Damn, bro! You just charge it at night, brother. Is that what you're talking about? You don't want to wait for a charge?
What about like on a road trip?
Yeah, that's the only reason. Is like I would never do a road trip because I heard you have to stop every like whatever couple hours or whatever. You got to stop and reload. I heard though now that they're supercharges and they could do it in like half an hour, but still. You're in the middle of a road trip. Yeah, exactly. You don't want to be in a parking lot charging up. All right. I see it. Okay. Okay, that was my next subject. Apparently now we need to pay $400 million for the ballroom. So we already talked about that. We got bamboozled. How about this? Trump's pitcher is also going to go now on not every single one. People are like, it's on every single one. No, it's on like certain anniversary passports, and I heard it's only for like the DC area, so we wouldn't have to worry about, I mean, I'm good. I have wine till for like another 8 years, but I'm just saying, would you I mean, I guess there's nothing you can do, huh? If they're telling you, hey brother, here's your passport, it's got Trump on it, you can't be like, nah man, I want another one. Like, you got to take it, you know what I mean? It's like, damn, I can't believe that they can just force that on people, you know what I mean? That just seems so un-American, you know what I mean?
Like, what a dick.
It seems like so North Korean-ish, you know what I mean? How he splashes.
Yeah, for real.
But what would you do if you got a Trump passport?
I would. You know what? I don't know, because there's a part of me that's like, I'll rip out that page, but then like I don't know if that's against the law.
You can't do that. That's what I was gonna say. I don't think it
invalidates it, right?
I think so. Yeah, and it's probably I think that front page is always the picture page.
Can I draw on it?
I think that actually might be a felony, bro, defacing federal property or something.
I'll do more time than those insurrectionists for drawing a mustache on Trump.
Yeah. Oh boy, a Hitler mustache.
Nah, you know what? I'd give him a porn stash.
Yeah, or the old
or the Raleigh fingers.
Hell yeah! Remember that shit used to go up his cheek, brother.
Raleigh fingers. And the pork chop sideburns.
Is pork chops the ones that go like that?
No, the sideburns, the pork chop.
Oh, I hated those. Those are nasty, bro.
What do you mean? Hey, those are hard, bro. It's because you can't grow it.
Hey, I never was able to grow that one, but look it, because I could never fill in right here. It's filled in now, brother. Do you think I should do that? Look at like this.
Yeah, because you ate 6 pounds of buffet.
I became a man. Let me see if I got
everybody's like, oh, this guy's a man now.
Oh, shit, I got hair on my chest, brother. I got hair on my chest, bro. It's a whole new era. It's a whole new era. Can we get back to Trump? Okay. Oh, I was gonna say the correct answer is you get that passport, even though I think they're like $250 now. You get your camera, you film it, and you throw that sucker in the barbecue grill, and you light it on fire.
What are you saying, bro? What are you gonna do?
And you go get another passport outside of DC that doesn't have his picture on it. Come on, bro.
Outside of the DC area? Why am I even there getting a passport? Yeah,
bro. Well, I'm just saying, if you live there, what if you got transferred tomorrow at work? You show up, you gotta go. We need you in DC. We need you in DC, brother.
When I'm over there interviewing Trump.
Yeah, there you go. You want me to put in for that independent pass? Yeah, I'll put in for tomorrow. All right, I'll go to, what do I go to? Gov.org or some shit?
Gov.org.
I don't know. All right. How about this? Last one. And then we can be done with. Oh, we're already at 30 minutes. We can be done with this Trump. An email went out. I think I texted you this. An email went out. Oh, I was going to bring it up. That said, basically, to everybody that paid those $100 deposit fund, it didn't say they're not going to come out, but it basically said that we are not going to issue refunds. That $100 deposit was to put yourself in place if the cell phone were ever to be released. So, bro, how does he get away with it? Like, could we do that? Could we just let's take money? He did that also with the remember the Trump shoes? People ordered them and they could never get them. They were like, yeah, we ordered them just like kind of to see the whole thing. Never got them. It's like, bro, how does he keep getting away with this stuff of like selling basically junk? And then when people call him out on like his what was it? Trump steaks. I think he's had Trump wine, the Trump college. That was a fake. And then when he gets called down on it, then it's like, oh, okay, yeah, it's not real or whatever. How does he keep getting away with this? And how are people that stupid? So the only people that are buying that phone are hardcore MAGA loyalists, right? So you're trying to tell me that they're cool with him just like, hey, let me take that little 100, homie. I'll take that. And that's it? Like, oh, this game's over, bro.
It's because he's a grifter, fool.
Yeah, grifter, huh? What they call it, the big grift. It's all one big grift. Like,
he doesn't have a heart. He doesn't have a conscience. He doesn't have a soul. So he's basically just a shell of a man, bro. He's dead inside, and he doesn't care, bro. Come on.
He doesn't care. All right. Before we move on, because we both want to move on, let me tell you this dream I had, bro.
About Trump?
Oh, somebody commented on our stuff and said, I think this fool has commented it before. Jason R6295 commented, that's some delusional talk. Who do you think he's talking about, me or you? Which one of us said some dumbass shit? Oh, it was you when you said Democrats needed an enforcer, and he said that's delusional. And then this other person, Free Meeks Cheeks. I kind of like that, bro. Dems do the same thing, though. All right, I got to watch that little. I think it's one of the shorts, but we're getting hit up again, bro. Hey, politics is the great action divider or whatever. Anyways, so let me tell you about this dream I had. I was a little, I think it was on the cruise. So I was a little, buzzed up, the water, the moving, the rocking of the boat, the ocean. I was a little out of it. Drinks. So I was and the bed was comfortable, bro. So I was in my own little zone, but I had this dream, bro. And I swear to God, it felt so real that the next morning I was like, was that a real story? In my dream, it was like, he was doing one of those interviews, like the one-on-one, not with everybody, like a one-on-one. I don't know who it was, CBS, whatever. He was doing a one-on-one interview, and it was a black. I mean, I know it shouldn't matter, but that's why this story is so crazy. It was a black chick. It was a black chick, and she was hitting him up on like, I don't even know what she was questioning him on. I don't even remember that. All I remember is that he got up, said something I'm not going to say he said the N word or that, but it was something nasty, like you're a nasty bitch, something like that. Got up and went and slapped her and hit her on the head, and they started fighting. And they like tumbled over like into the set, all the lights and all that. And then that's
Please tell me she whooped them.
I don't know. But she didn't take it. She didn't like just take it. She like jumped up and they started fighting. And I was just like, and there was no Secret Service. There was no nothing. And I swear that's how crazy these times are. The next day I was like trying to think, was I drunk? And that was just a story? Was I drunk? And
you were like, somebody get me a paper.
That was a real story. Yeah, was it a real story? Was that just for some reason I didn't think it was a dream because it felt so real. But it was just like, bro, how crazy is that? Do you think anything like that could ever happen? Maybe not something that crazy, but something crazy like that where people are just like, oh dang, this fool is real. I mean, people are already saying that. Lakers are down by 3 with 2 minutes left. Do you think people would ever say, like, is there anything he could do that people would finally, even like MAGA, like, okay, yeah, we got a problem. We got to get rid of him. No? Like, even if he physically struck somebody, they would still
I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to say no because I don't think he has the physical ability to strike anyone.
To do that. Okay.
Yeah. I think if he raises his arm, he's probably going to fall back. If if he extends it, he's gonna fall forward. I don't think he can do it.
Yeah.
Now,
that's
is
true.
that to me? I don't think that's right. But I mean, bro,
did you see today where they were hosting the what is it? Is that guy the king now? King Charles and that Camille or whatever?
Yeah, he's a king.
He's the king, and that Camille was walking down the line shaking hands with, Trump's staff or his cabinet, whatever. And that fool just walks in, acts like she's not there, cuts right in front, puts his hand like this, and she stops and she's like looking at him like, are you really, like, he doesn't even have the basic common sense manners to even know, like, oh, woman first, or oh, your head, or maybe you join along, like, have you met, bring in the king. Like, he's just so about himself. He cuts in front of her, and then the king is also trying to like kind of squeeze in to also shake some hands, and he just dominates the whole, just basically like a freaking lineman just blocking, won't even let them in. So they kind of just like, okay, they turn and just kind of like start walking away. And then he just walks away, like casual, like nothing. And then the day before, he stood in front of Prince Charles and wouldn't let him pass. You see that, where they were all standing up in the front, and he goes and he stands right in front like that. And he goes, he always does that, and like straightens out his suit, makes it like that. And he's right in the front. And so then Melania like sees the king. I was about to say the prince sees the king and like sees that Donald's just kind of blocking him. And she tries to like go like this, like, oh, right here, there's a little room. And then he sees and he kind of like scoots over a little. But it's just like, bro, I know there's a lot of like supporters of his that like, oh, that's tough, bro. That's, yeah, America's back. See, we don't take shit from nobody. But it's like, bro, those are just basic manners. That has nothing to do with, you know what I mean?
Courtesy,
like,
bro.
That's just courtesy. Even if that's not the queen and the king, that's just a guy and a girl. Hey, that's courtesy. Let me open the door for you. Oh, you're going, the lady. We were on the cruise, and every time I got in the elevator, I made sure I wasn't the first one to leave before the ladies. It was like, let all the ladies leave. Like, bro, that's common sense, bro. Like, how does he not even have any of that? I don't know if you saw that or you want to comment on that, but I saw that. I was like,
I did see it, and that's the first thing I thought was like, what the hell is this for doing? And I mean, he's never had to do anything for anybody, bro. That's why he doesn't know that.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand why like these broke like fools in down south or whatever, or anybody that thinks that, oh, he's one of us, or that fool does not care. He'll never help you. I mean, I guarantee you, he's like offended by half of them.
Yeah,
he's embarrassed.
It was somebody said something that like he told one of his aides something like he would never let one of his supporters on his property. You know what I mean? Like, if you watch his parties or his balls or whatever, there's nobody that looks like the people that are at his rallies. You know what I mean? Except for maybe Kid Rock. He gets a special invite or whatever. But you look at the rest, is all these old, rich white people, and then a token black and maybe a token Hispanic, and they're thrown in for flavor.
For flavor.
Hey, Lakers down by 5. It's not looking good now. All right. Okay. Hey, Unc, let's get out of that. I only have a couple little small stories that I want to do. Hey, I love the Uncle Knows Best, so I threw one of those in. So first one, did you see the draft over the week while I was gone? The Raiders, with the #1 pick, took Fernando Mendoza.
Hey, #1 selling jersey. Watch.
Well, so what? Okay. So I was a little torn because like I like the kid, but I don't really think he's that good. Like from what I've watched, it's like he just kind of makes shit happen. But
bro, he's one of the Raiders, Doc. Come on.
But he's not like that quarterback that had like, he's not like Josh Allen. You know what I mean? He's not that great ass. Like you're like, that's a quarterback. Like he just kind of, I don't know. He kind of reminds me of like those Manziel and all those dudes. But bro, I don't know. Is he Mexican? He's Hispanic. He might be Mexican, huh? He might be.
Might be.
Yeah,
I doubt it, but he might be.
But hey, we have another Fernando, bro. on our squad. Like, does that at least get you
This
a
is
little
weird,
excited?
What's plural?
Well, I'm
What you
saying,
talking about?
do you want it all to switch over? Because now we got a Mexican quarterback leading our team.
Hey, we're making another bet this season?
Yeah, this year a real bet finally. Because is your
what do you mean? That one was a real bet. I'm only because you punked out by that mid-season.
Is Stafford still there or is he gone? He's still there.
Still be there. Oh, you saw the homeboy they got and pissed off Sean McVay?
Yeah, it's like the GM's friend's son or something. And the people were saying that dude probably wasn't even get drafted. They took him in the first round.
He pissed that fool off, dude.
I saw him. Hey, make the jump, bro. You didn't want to be run. That's how you want your organization to be run, through nepotism and giving favorites and all that. Come on, bro.
And I'm gonna tell you this, bro. You're mad at somebody because they were given an opportunity in life because of they have no control over that, bro.
Who?
Anybody who's
a nepo baby?
Yeah, anybody who benefits from nepotism.
You're right. I'm not saying it's wrong, but I'm just saying I'm not going to back it. I'm not going to be cheering them on.
You don't like winners. That's what you told me. That's why you're a Raiders fan, bro.
Wow, you're showing.
Wow,
hey,
you're mean.
It's taking a whole year. Your two colors are coming out. You're all about the man, huh?
I told you that last time.
You're all about the man.
I tell you that.
You're all about the man. All right. Hey, are we going to let us move on or what? Come on, Raiders, number one pick. And you're right. That bet is back on. Everybody hears my witness.
Jersey, bro.
Everyone hears my witness. All right. Hey, you know what? Let's do a legit bet. But you might need to give me like 2 extra wins. You know what I mean? You know how they do like a.
Oh, hell no. Come on, bro. Spoken like a real Raider fan.
No. Okay. How about
handicap?
this? How about this? As it gets closer to the season, let's look at the odds and the lines, and let's come up with a legit, fair bet. And how about this? Winner, well, would you wear it? Winner, loser has to buy the other guy a jersey of the other team. But then that might be a waste, huh? Because you wouldn't wear a Raider, and I wouldn't wear a Ram jersey. I don't know. We'll come up with something.
No, it's more you're not gonna wear a Ram jersey, so it's just gonna sit in your closet.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna save this conversation. Let's what do they say? Take it offline because I want this bet this year. All right. The other story. Oh, you hear about this? You know that Mission Impossible dude, Ving Rhames, that big old black dude, big old bald.
Come on, bro. Marcellus Wallace? Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. For Pulp Fiction. He collapsed inside a LA restaurant. So they're saying he was like, as he was collapsed, he was going in and out of consciousness. So they're like, what the heck? But then now his people are just saying, yeah, they think it maybe just like it was too hot out. I don't know about that, bro. You think that, or you think something? I mean,
he might be dehydrated, bro. It don't happen.
I'm afraid that something.
You got to drink water, bro. I hope you drank water on this cruise. That sounds empty. That sounds like you haven't filled it up.
I got to go reload. Hey, what are we at? 44? Okay, we got to end it so I go reload. Okay. Lastly, my favorite segment, the people's favorite segment, the ladies' favorite segment, Uncle Knows Best. Okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay, I don't know if you read this situation. The quarterback. Oh, not the quarterback. The coach. Is he from the Titans? No, he's from the Patriots. Sorry, New England. Mike Vrabel. I guess he was introduced like at a fan event or something, and all the Patriots fans there started giving him a standing ovation, like yeah. And the reason it's significant is because he just got caught, I think like last week or maybe the week before. He's been having an affair with a reporter. Her name is Diana Rossini. I've just seen her in the pics. She was for the Atlantic. I don't know, maybe that's like a local paper. But anyways, he's married, so that's why it's a big story. He's like a big family guy and community guy, and everyone thought a good guy.
Wait, they're both married?
I don't know if the reporter is married. I think the reporter is single.
He's married.
He's married. And what's crazy is that they're like going through old like interviews where she's interviewing him, and she's like talking about the wife, and then she's like, "Oh, how was your morning this morning?" People were like, "Oh, he probably banged her this morning." You know what I mean? They're starting to go back and look at old
wink,
interviews.
wink. How was your morning?
But what's crazy is that like they were spotted in Vegas, I guess, recently. Like they have pictures of them. Somebody was videoing them. They're at the poker table, and she's bending over, kissing him, and all that. So it's like it wasn't like he was exactly hiding it. But so either way, it sounds like an effed up situation. And they have pictures right now of his wife. She's still walking around with the wedding band. So it's like, but now he's kind of like fully, it seems like fully with that chick. And she resigned from the paper. He, of course, didn't resign. He's still the coach. So that's part of my question. So Uncle knows best. My question for you is, should people around the league, the organization, the fans, should they be more like angry with him? Should they hold him accountable? I don't know if he should lose his job over it, but like, should there be some kind of punishment? And what do you think about the fans? Should it just be like, hey, man, that's my coach. Like what he does in his personal life, he does in his personal life. It has no effect on me. I'm going to still root for him and my team. Or should it be like, yeah, I'm rooting for my team, but nah, I'm done with that, dude. I'm not for, cheaters or whatever. Unc, kick us down some advice. What would you give to a young kid going through this?
I think in a perfect world, yeah, there'd be a perfect answer, but there isn't, bro, because everybody's different. You have guys that are like, oh yeah, I'm a womanizer, or I'm this, or I'm that. I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's between all parties involved and only them. But because of who he is and the way social media is and everything is now, I mean, obviously it's going to get out. I don't think necessarily that they need to hide anything because anybody's going to see him. I mean, he's probably not as known. Like if I saw him, I wouldn't recognize him or her because I never heard of both of them.
Mm-hmm.
But if he's doing stuff where he's known, I mean, he's going to get caught, bro. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And the heart wants what it wants, bro. And I mean, it sucks that they went out that way. I mean, he could have done it a different way, and maybe he wasn't planning on getting caught. And now he's in this predicament, bro. I mean, it sucks. I would say, root for your team, and go with your gut, man, your heart. If you feel like you should root for this guy, do it. If not, then don't. If you give up on the team, give up on the team. I don't know.
Sorry, something's. Do you hear that?
It's that bell of wisdom, bro.
What is that? Is that my iPad?
Yeah, that's like an alarm.
Okay. Anyways, okay. How about this? So, just a little quick wrinkle, because yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, you're basically kind of saying like they're adults. It's whatever his business. Let them deal with it. He's gonna have to deal with a divorce or whatever.
Yeah.
So let him deal with it. What about this situation? It's one of your coworkers who you're real cool with. You're semi cool with his chick. You know her, and you know for a fact he's cheating. Does it affect your relationship with him, or are you just like, hey, at work we're still cool. Whatever he does on his own is his own, even though you don't agree with what he's doing.
Yeah, I depending on the relationship, if I don't agree with it, I don't agree with it. I don't think, I mean, I'm not, obviously he's a grown-ass man and she's a woman and an adult. But I do say, like, to each their own, bro. Like, who am I to tell him otherwise? I'm not going to stop. I mean, don't get me involved. Don't use me as an escape. I'm not trying to get any kind of footing in this.
Right.
But yeah, man, I mean, I would just tell him, like, hey, dude, if you're going to do stuff, don't do it around me. I don't want to know.
Okay.
Just don't tell me.
Right.
And,
so your guys' relationship would stay the same, but you don't want to be a part of it. You don't like, okay.
Yeah, I don't think I'd go. I wouldn't hang out with them after hours. I'm not going, let's go to the bar. Like, nah, dog, I ain't trying to get caught up.
Because I know.
You got cooler head should prevail on this and keep yourself away from it, bro.
And guess what? That's exactly the answer I was hoping to hear. Perfect. That simple. What is it? I forgot the word. I had a word in my head. But that simple
and dull.
No, that simple answer. That's like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes the easiest path. What do they say? The easiest path is the shortest. The shortest path.
Yeah,
man, come on, man. You don't got to make it harder than it is.
Yeah,
Uncle,
you gotta go the long way.
Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to me. We're back. Our first quickie in about 2 weeks. I hope it was good. I think it was good. It was very Trump heavy, but
you sounded like Trump right now.
Oh, did
I hope it was good. I think it was good. Probably the best ever.
What's his other famous one? People are saying. A lot of people are saying. A lot of people are saying. All right, hey, Uncle, we're back. Well, I'm glad to be back. We got another episode coming up, so let's get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. Dang, I forgot what I'm supposed to do. Not leave, huh? Just stop.